And boom, boom, we're back. A little subdued today, I think, because I think this is going to be the last one I do. One, because I've done quite a lot of these. I think we're up to lesson 30 now. And also, it seems that not so many of you are watching these anymore, so there you go. Appropriately enough, today is called Underdog. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so we're going to have some underdog stories today. Today we're using the BBC. Really good source of lessons and ideas there. We're doing something from the BBC about underdogs, people who fought against the odds. And let's just bang on with this, shall we? We're going to do the reading, and as usual, please do some of the exercises there. And then at the end of the reading, I'm going to be setting writing for you to do. Okay, so if you can do that, that would be nice. Okay, so this is from the BBC. So it's kind of the cultural sort of hinterland for this, if you like, is Britain, really. And so we start off with part one. And we're going to talk about this guy here, the guy in the blue. Who is he? Well, here we go. Nobody expected ski jumper Eddie the Eagle Edwards to become a famous Olympian. But if you ask any British person who he is, they'll recognize the name and smile. Did he win gold at the Calgary Winter Olympics in 1988, making his countrymen proud? No, they love him in spite of his finishing a distance last in the competition. Actually, they love him exactly because of that. Edwards was working as a plasterer when he qualified. His struggle captured people's imagination. I was a normal guy. I just did the best I could with what I had, which wasn't much. He said, I had no money, no training facilities, no snow, no ski jumps, no trainer, but I still managed to ski jump for my country. And getting there was my gold medal. That's the story of Eddie the Eagle Edwards, part 2. Now, if Eddie's story sounds like a version of The Hare and the Tortoise, in which the tortoise comes last, but still becomes famous, singer Susan Boyle's story is that of the ugly duckling. Here's Susan Boyle. The unassuming, middle-aged fat lady met a skeptical panel of judges and spectators when she said on the stage of a talent competition that she wished to become a professional singer as successful as Elaine Page, an international singing star. But Boyle turned into a musical swan before everyone's eyes when she started to sing I Dreamed a Dream from the musical Les Miserables. The woman from Scotland became an internet sensation in 2009. Although she didn't look like Taylor Swift, millions of people wanted to watch the video of her audition. You can find it on YouTube. Check it out. Part 3. Now, Susan Boyle is a wealthy artist now, but when we think about an underdog who really earned a lot of money, a name which comes to mind is that of the Hungarian-born American businessman and philanthropist George Soros. His is a real rags to riches story. In spite of being born to a Jewish family with a successful business, he ended up as an impoverished student in London. Soros survived the Nazi occupation of Budapest and fled the communist regime before working as a waiter and a railway porter while studying at the London School of Economics. And although Soros managed to get a degree, he had difficulty in finding a good job. He tried hard, but employers didn't want to give him a chance. The breakthrough came when Soros was accepted at the merchant bank Singer and Friedlander, where the managing director was Hungarian too. George Soros has had his share of controversy. Considered a currency speculator, his name is linked to the 1992 Black Wednesday UK currency crisis. Better look that one up. Forbes magazine sees George Soros as a thoroughly self-made man. Part 4. The appeal of those who succeed against all odds has been celebrated in literature and movies with stories based on the struggles of real underdogs. There's some on the website today. Take a look. The Pursuit of Happiness took to the screen in 2006 the story of Chris Gardner, a homeless single father who ended up with a good job in the financial sector, wrote a book, and now encourages people not to accept defeat. Environmental activist Erin Brockovich's story was also turned into a film in the year 2000. Despite not having studied law, this single mother helped US residents to receive compensation from a big energy company which had polluted the area where they lived. The underdog also has a guaranteed place in fictional stories. Actor Jonah Hill, known for The Wolf of Wall Street and Moneyball, isn't handsome, but he is very much in demand at the moment to play the funny and lovable underdog. He says, you don't buy that Brad Pitt is struggling. You know that guy could be the most skillless guy in the world. But if you look like that, you will be fine for the rest of your life. Part 5. Now, one of the most famous real underdogs in the movie industry is Arnold Schwarzenegger, who left his hometown in Austria with ambitious plans. First, he went to Britain, and then he went to the US. And even though he had a surname many people can't pronounce or even write correctly, and a heavy German accent, he made it big. Who wouldn't like to have been a fly on the wall when he approached agents in Hollywood saying that he wanted to be an actor? You might find some clips of his early movies online. His English was not easy to understand, but Arnie didn't seem to have taken no for an answer and pushed hard to be a movie star, later becoming the governor of California. Now, he has been the butt of jokes for decades, but this underdog doesn't seem to mind. He came out on top. The secret of a successful underdog appears to be their confidence and determination to achieve their objectives, no matter what others say. Maybe the famous line by Arnold Schwarzenegger's robot character, in The Terminator is a message to the underdog. I'll be back. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.